What is up, everybody? I wanted to bring you guys a brand new video. This is being reported by Ringside News. This is a video about Sasha Banks. It is being reported that Sasha Banks met with met with Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd, and they had a behind the doors meeting. They had a closed doors meeting at WWE. And it is reported that talks went well with Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd. They had a behind the doors closed meeting at Connecticut in WWE headquarters, and it is being reported that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon came to some kind of agreement. I don't know what that agreement consisted of, but it is being reported by Ringside News and by the by the newsletter that Dave Meltzer put out that Sasha Banks did indeed meet with Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd, and they had a closed doors meeting, and Sasha Banks that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon came to some kind of conclusion, and both were in agreement on an agreement. I don't know what that agreement was. So it is being reported that that Sasha Banks and Vince did have a meeting last week on May 23rd. It was a closed doors meeting. I don't know what happened in that meeting. I don't know what was said. I don't know what was talked about. But it is being rumored that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did come to a conclusion on it. They did come to some sort of agreement, and both parties said they were happy that they reached an agreement. I don't know what this agreement was. I don't know what this agreement I don't know what this agreement was bonded on. I don't know what it meant, but it is being reported by Ringside News and Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did meet last week in Connecticut in WWE headquarters, and it was a closed doors meeting with Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon, and both parties agreed to an agreement. I don't know what that agreement meant or was. I don't know what that meeting consisted of, but I just wanted to come to you guys and let you guys know that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did meet last week on May 23rd. They had a closed behind the doors meeting, and both parties both came to an agreement. I don't know what this agreement consisted of, and it is being rumored that Sasha Banks could be back on TV by over the summer. This is being reported by Ringside News and Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer. So I just wanted to let you guys know that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon had a closed meeting at WWE headquarters, and both parties come up with an agreement. I don't know what this agreement consisted of. I don't know what it meant, but it's being rumored that Sasha Banks was happy and that Vince was happy. So that's all I know as of right now. If any more news breaks on this, with the meeting of Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon, I will come to you guys live on my YouTube channel, and I will let you guys know if any more news breaks on this meeting of Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd at WWE headquarters in Connecticut. So if any more breaks on this, I will let you guys know. And it is being rumored that Sasha Banks could be back on TV by over the summer. And I just wanted to come to you guys and tell you guys this. And yeah, guys, so what do you guys think about Sasha Banks meeting with Vince McMahon on the 23rd in this closed doors agreement? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Sasha Banks is coming back to TV? Do you guys think that Sasha Banks should stay away from WWE? Now, I think the reason Sasha Banks met with Vince McMahon is because Vince McMahon didn't want Sasha Banks going to AEW, and I think that is the major reason these two had a meeting, was because Vince McMahon did not want Sasha Banks going to AEW. I think the AEW is in full effect, folks, and I think that is why Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon had this behind the doors closed meeting in Connecticut last week on May 23rd was because Vince McMahon does not want Sasha Banks going to AEW, and I think that's why they had this meeting, was because I think Vince McMahon was threatened, because I think he knows if Sasha Banks walks out of WWE, she could go to AEW, and that would be a big hit for WWE to lose Sasha Banks to AEW. And I think that would be a big loss for WWE, and that could be a big gain for AEW, because they could gain Sasha Banks and WWE could lose her. I think that could be a big hit for WWE and a big gain for AEW. I think that could be a big thing, for AEW, because AEW already has Jon Moxley, and then if Sasha Banks leaves WWE, she could head to AEW as well. So that could be two big names that AEW already has. So I just wanted to let you guys know that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did have a behind the doors meeting, closed meeting last week on May 23rd. I don't know what this meeting consisted of, but it is being rumored that both parties are happy. They talked about an agreement, and an agreement was reached, and both parties are happy. I don't know what this agreement consisted of, but if any more news breaks on this meeting between Vince McMahon and Sasha Banks last week on May 23rd, I will bring it to you guys live on my YouTube channel. I will bring you guys another video if I hear any more news on this meeting between Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon on their meeting last week on May 23rd. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Sasha Banks should stay away from WWE? Or do you guys think that Sasha Banks ought to go back to WWE and just kill her time in WWE? That way she can do whatever she wants. I think Sasha Banks just ought to go back to WWE. I think if she wants to kill her time in WWE, she needs to go back to WWE. That way she can do whatever she wants. And if she wants to leave WWE, she can. And she can go to AEW. That would be good for her. I think a brand new place for Sasha Banks would be great, like an AEW. That could be great for her along the way. I would love to see Sasha Banks in AEW. I would love to see that. I think that could be a big game for AEW. Now that they have Jon Moxley, and now that they could possibly gain Sasha Banks. But like I said, it is being reported that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did have a closed doors meeting last week on May 23rd at WWE headquarters, and they reached some kind of agreement. Like I said, guys, I don't know what this agreement consisted of, but it is being rumored that both parties are happy they reached an agreement, and it is being rumored that both parties of Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon agreed to some kind of agreement. I don't know what this agreement consisted of. I don't know what this agreement means, but it is being rumored that Sasha Banks could be back on TV by over the summer. So I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that WWE was trying to get Sasha Banks back because of AEW? Or do you guys think that Sasha Banks really wants to go back to WWE because WWE knows if Sasha Banks goes, she could possibly go to AEW? I think that could be a big thing that could happen. I think WWE could end up losing Sasha Banks to AEW. I think that could happen. I don't know, guys, but I just think that Sasha Banks needs to be treated better. She needs to be booked better. She needs to be handled more better than what she was before. And I think Vince McMahon needs to realize Sasha Banks is the leader of the women's division. Sasha Banks is that leader for the women, and I think Vince McMahon needs to treat her better, needs to book her in better matches, needs to give her better spotlight time. And I think that Sasha Banks needs to just do her time in WWE and then leave. I think she could just head to AEW and just have a good time at AEW if she wants to. She could make her spot in AEW because Jon Moxley is already there. So I think he could put a good word in for Sasha Banks with Cody Rhodes. at AEW. I think that could happen. So guys, what do you think? Do you guys think that AEW brought Sasha Banks back because of the AEW effect? That they're afraid of losing Sasha Banks to AEW? Or do you guys think that Sasha Banks wanted to go back to WWE? Leave that down in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys have to say on this. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that WWE was afraid of losing Sasha Banks to AEW? Or do you guys think that Sasha Banks wanted to go back to WWE and do her time in WWE? Leave that down in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys think about this down in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this down in the comment section below this video. And if you guys like this video on Sasha Banks, hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring you guys this news that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did have a closed meeting last week on May 23rd at WWE headquarters, and it is being rumored that both parties reached an agreement, and that in this agreement that both parties are happy. I don't know what this agreement I don't know what this agreement meant with Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon. I don't know what this agreement consisted of. I don't really know. But it is being rumored that Sasha Banks could possibly be back on WWE television by over the summer. So I just wanted to bring you guys this news, and I just if any more news breaks on this meeting between Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd, I will bring you guys another video if I hear any more news on this meeting between Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon last week on May 23rd. If any more news breaks on this meeting between the two, I will bring you guys another video and let you guys know what is going on. So yeah, guys, there is a meeting. So I just wanted to bring you guys this news that Sasha Banks and Vince McMahon did have a closed doors meeting at WWE headquarters on May 23rd. And it is rumored that both parties reached an agreement, that both parties are happy. I don't know what this agreement consisted of, but it is also being rumored that Sasha Banks could possibly be back on WWE television by this summer. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys like this video on Sasha Banks, hit that thumbs up. And leave it down in the comment section and tell me what you guys think about the whole Sasha Banks situation down in the comment section of this video. I want to talk to you guys about this as well. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this as well down in the comment section below of this video. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Until then, you guys have a great day. Peace out, guys.